Charging for toilets, I think, is ridiculous, actually. I think they charge enough for the flights anyway, so shouldn't have to pay extra to use the toilet.
I just think it should be part and parcel of travelling.
If they're going a long way and it's more than about 24, 48 hours, then I think that's actually going to be quite difficult, and I suspect that will turn people off wanting to fly Ryanair if they can't actually book their luggage in and do it.
Absolutely horrific, especially charging for toilets, for the use of a toilet. That's ridiculous. That would put me off flying with Ryanair, most definitely.
If it saves money to go, in other words the fare's cheaper, I don't see a problem with that. As long as it's not long haul, if it's a short flight, no problem.
I haven't got a problem with carrying the bags on planes because that's what I do anyway, personally. Charging to use the loo, it's not really right, is it? I think it's a bit unfair on maybe people with weak bladders.
You might sort of think you're getting a cheap flight, but then by the time you add on the cost of using the toilet and everything as well, you probably end up with, it just makes it more difficult for the consumer to compare prices.
Perhaps shop around a bit more. Certainly wouldn't be top of the list because those are basic things.
I've always thought that Ryanair is probably quite a good airline because it's been certainly part of the competition, which has driven down prices, and I think that is very helpful and very good. But you know very well what you're getting if you decide to fly on Ryanair. You're getting a cheap flight with no frills, and a lot of people would like to try and do that.
Well, if they did that, I wouldn't fly with them. I just wouldn't fly with them.
No, and it wouldn't make any difference to me. If we were going, my wife and I, if we were going, it wouldn't make any difference. You've got to pay to go to the toilet. No big deal.
It wouldn't stop me using Ryanair, but I just think it's a bit of a cheap way of getting extra money. So it doesn't improve your perception of the company.
It makes me think they're an amateur company. I think it would be much better if they just have one fixed price. The toilet issue is the one. They should just have one fixed price. I can see to some extent that it would be cost cutting if they made people carry their own bags onto the plane, but then I think there may be security issues involved, and it will just delay flights by people trying to get more luggage on than they can carry. So I think it just makes Ryanair look amateur.
I never liked them, and for sure now I'm not going to use them anyway. I just don't think that they would offer you value for money at all. I just think that they will be more expensive apart from the bad service and pushing people into a corner and trying to feel them like, not trying, but making them feel like animals in a way.